Chapter 15. Introduction to Database Management System. Database Management System (DBMS) is a software system that enables users to define, create, maintain, and control access to databases. It provides an organized and structured way to store, manage, and retrieve data efficiently. Data is raw facts, figures, and statistics that are collected and stored for processing. It can be in the form of text, numbers, images, or multimedia files. Data is the foundation of a database and is organized into tables, rows, and columns. Rows are records containing related information that belongs to a particular object, table. Columns are referred to as fields that describes a specific property of the related record. Fields are also known as attributes. A table then is a collection of rows and records containing the attributes and records. Understanding these fundamental concepts of database management systems is essential for effectively designing, implementing, and managing databases to meet the information needs of organizations and users. Database. A database is a structured collection of related data organized in a way that allows for efficient storage, retrieval, and manipulation of data. It serves as a central repository for storing and managing data in a systematic and organized manner. Databases are designed to store large volumes of data securely and enable users to access and manipulate the data as needed. Data in a database is stored as tables having fields and records. You can access the database through querying. Features of database. Databases offer a wide range of features and functionalities that make them essential tools for storing, managing, and manipulating data efficiently. Some key features of databases include: 1. Data organization. Databases provide a structured way to organize data, typically using tables, rows, and columns. This structured format makes it easy to store and retrieve information in a systematic manner. 2. Data integrity. Databases enforce data integrity constraints to ensure that data remains accurate, consistent, and reliable. This includes enforcing rules such as primary keys, foreign keys, and constraints to maintain data integrity. 3. Data security. Databases include built-in security mechanisms to protect data from unauthorized access, manipulation, or disclosure. This may include user authentication, authorization, encryption, and auditing to safeguard sensitive information. 4. Data manipulation. Databases support various operations for manipulating data, including inserting, updating, deleting, and querying data. Users can perform complex queries to retrieve specific information from the database based on predefined criteria. 5. Concurrency control. Databases support concurrent access by multiple users or applications while ensuring data consistency and preventing conflict. Overall, databases provide a comprehensive set of features and functionalities that enable organizations to store, manage, and manipulate data effectively, supporting various applications, business processes, and decision-making activities. Database Management System. A database management system, DBMS, is a software system that enables users to define, create, maintain, and control access to databases. It serves as an interface between users and the underlying database, providing tools and utilities for managing and manipulating data efficiently. Some of the common examples of DBMS are MS Access, OpenOffice or LibreOffice Base, Oracle, Ingress, MySQL. In this book, we will use LibreOffice Base to learn various aspects of DBMS. Components of DBMS. Data Definition Language, DDL, used to define the database structure, such as creating tables, defining relationships, and specifying constraints. Data Manipulation Language, DML, used to interact with the data stored in the database, such as inserting, updating, deleting, and querying data. Query processor processes SQL queries and retrieves data from the database efficiently. Transaction manager ensures the asset properties, atomicity, consistency, isolation, durability of database transactions. Storage manager manages the storage of data on disk and in memory, including data organization, indexing, and caching. Advantages of DBMS. Data integrity. DBMS enforces data integrity constraints, example primary keys, foreign keys, constraints to ensure that data remains accurate, consistent, and reliable. Data security. DBMS provides mechanisms for securing data and controlling access to it, including user authentication, authorization, encryption, and auditing. Data consistency. DBMS maintains data consistency by ensuring that changes made to the database are reflected accurately and immediately across all users and applications. Data sharing. DBMS allows multiple users and applications to access and manipulate data concurrently while ensuring data integrity and preventing conflicts. Database management systems (DBMS) play a crucial role in managing and controlling access to databases, ensuring data integrity, security, consistency, and scalability, and providing users with efficient tools for data manipulation and retrieval. They are essential for organizations to store, manage, and analyze large volumes of data effectively, leading to improved decision-making and business outcomes. Data models. A database can be structured in various ways based on the type of data it stores. This structure, called a data model, defines how data will be organized, stored, and accessed. It provides a blueprint for managing data by specifying its structure, relationships, and rules or constraints that govern the data. There are different types of data models, such as hierarchical data models, network data models, and relational data models. These models help streamline data processing and decision-making, ensuring that the data supports business goals and technical requirements. Hierarchical data model. In this model, data is organized in a tree-like structure with parent-child relationships. The data is stored in the form of records. A record is a collection of fields and its data values. All these records are linked to each other at various levels, thereby forming a hierarchy. This type of model works well when data has a clear structure, like a family tree or an organization chart. For example, in an organization, the company is at the top, parent, with departments under them, children, and each department can have multiple employees working on. This makes it easy to understand relationships, but it can be hard to manage if the data doesn't follow this tree-like structure. Network data model. In this data model, multiple records are linked to the same master file. It is also considered as an inverted tree where master is present in the bottom of the tree and the branches contain information linked to the master. A network data model represents data as a graph, with records connected by links to show relationships. Relational data model. The relational data model organizes data into tables, where each table represents a collection of related information. Each table is made up of rows, records, and columns, attributes. It is the most commonly used database model. It is based on the principle of setting relationships between two or more tables of the same database. Database servers. Database servers are dedicated computers that are designed to store data and provide database services to other computers. We use a database to store, organize, manage, and retrieve data efficiently and effectively. The database servers run only database and database-related software. Relational Database Management System (RDBMS). A relational database management system, RDBMS, is a type of database management system that organizes data into tables with rows and columns, where each table represents an entity or relationship and each row represents a record or tuple. RDBMS enforces integrity constraints and supports transactions to maintain data consistency and reliability. Let's illustrate the concept of RDBMS with an example. Consider a simple database for managing employee information at a company. We'll create tables to store details about employees, departments, and projects. Below are the tables. 1. Employees table. Explanation. The employees table stores information about employees, including their employee ID, name, department ID, and salary. Each row represents a unique employee record with attributes such as employee ID and name. The department ID column is a foreign key that references the department's table to indicate the department to which the employee belongs. 2. Department table. Explanation. The department's table stores information about different departments in the company, including their department ID and department name. Each row represents a unique department record with attributes such as department ID and department name. 3. Projects table. Explanation. The projects table stores information about different projects in the company, including their project ID, project name, and department ID. Each row represents a unique project record with attributes such as project ID and project name. The department ID column is a foreign key that references the department's table to indicate the department associated with each project. Concept of keys. In a relational database management system, RDBMS, keys are fundamental components used to establish relationships between tables and ensure data integrity. Keys are attributes or combinations of attributes that uniquely identify rows within a table or establish relationships between tables. Let's explore the concept of keys with an illustrative example. Consider a database for managing student information at a school, which includes tables for students, courses, and enrollments. We'll define various types of keys in this context. 1. Primary key, PK. A primary key uniquely identifies each row, record, within a table. It must be unique for each row and cannot contain null values. In the students table, the student ID can serve as the primary key. 2. Foreign key, FK. A foreign key establishes a link between two tables by referencing the primary key of another table. It ensures referential integrity by enforcing relationships between related tables. In the enrollments table, the student ID and course ID columns can serve as foreign keys. Example 3. Composite key. A composite key consists of multiple columns that, together, uniquely identify each row in a table. It is used when a single column cannot uniquely identify rows. In the courses table, a composite key comprising course ID and semester can uniquely identify each course offering. Example 4. Candidate key. In a relational database management system, RDBMS, a candidate key is a set of one or more attributes that uniquely identifies each row, record, within a table. Candidate keys are potential primary keys and must satisfy the following criteria. 1. Uniqueness. Each candidate key must uniquely identify each row in the table. 2. Minimality. No proper subset of a candidate key should have the uniqueness property. Let's illustrate the concept of candidate keys with an example. Consider a database for managing employee information at a company. We have a table called Employees with the following attributes: